Wow! The weather is so conducive here at the airport today.
Why?
Yeah, it is partially sunny.
Look, there's a big plane moving slowly.
Hey, can you see the fans? They create cumulated air?
Yes, I think it is a tourist plane arriving.
No, Musa, it is leaving.
No, Salma, it is arriving.
Let me tell you something.
You have nothing to tell me, Salma. The plane is arriving.
I think your problem is that you have a very little knowledge about air.
Okay, tell me.
Usually, the plane flies depends on their air forces.
So
when you see the propellers increase their speed like that, it means the plane starts to fly.
can I ask you?
Wait, Musa. And when you see the propellers decrease their speed, it means that the plane is going to stop.
Okay, you mean that the flying plane depends on the air available.
I don't like to go deep on how the plane depends on air for flying, but I think it is important to spend this time discussing the composition of air.
Not so bad. But for how long do you think we will remain here before our flight arrived?
Not more than 15 minutes from now. And what do they call this place?
It is called departure. Departure. Passengers are checked before.
Iberian Airways Flight 268 is now ready for boarding. Will all passengers for this flight proceed to Gate 42? Iberian Airways Flight 268 is now ready for boarding.
It is not our flight.
This flight
Let's turn back to our discussion. Wow, another flight is landing. What can you see all around you?
I see the passengers with their bags.
Well, what are other things you can see?
I can see a notebook, a glass of water, and a table.
Okay, others?
Others are chairs, walls, a fan, and a flat screen TV, as you see.
That's great. What's a collective name that we can use for them?
They are matters.
Excellent. Then what is matter?
Matter is everything that has mass and takes up space. Matter is everything that has mass and takes up space.
Well done. Now, what do you feel from the fan?
Oh, nothing. I just feel air moving around.
Oh, you thought that I know nothing about air. Let me ask you, what is air?
Air is the mixture of several gases. Air is the mixture of several gases.
Very good. Where does air found?
You can find air even in the room.
Okay. Well, what are other gases that make up air?
One is the oxygen, the gas we breathe in.
Wonderful. And what about the gas we breathe out?
It is carbon dioxide. It is also present in air.
Of course. Both gases are found in air.
Are there any other gases?
Yes. The other gases are nitrogen, noble gases, and water vapor. The other gases are nitrogen, noble gases, and water vapor.
Musa,
Yes?
water vapor is also a gas.
Yeah, it is.
Can you tell me how water turned into vapor?
It's so simple. Don't you remember about change of states of matter?
Not much.
Listen carefully, okay?
Okay.
When water from the ocean, lakes, and rivers evaporates, they become water vapor. When water from ocean, lakes, and rivers evaporates, they become water vapor.
Amazing. And in what composition are those air components found?
It is a good question. The leading gas by composition is nitrogen. The leading gas by composition is nitrogen.
I guess
Go ahead.
oxygen will be the second.
That's right. Oxygen is the second. Can you tell me the percentage of nitrogen in air?
The percentage of oxygen in the air is 21. The percentage of oxygen in the air is 21.
Very good, Salma. And the percentage composition of nitrogen in the air is 78.
Wow, why it is high like that?
Because of its importance to life.
Stop joking. How does nitrogen get important than oxygen?
Nitrogen provides material for plant lives, and fortunately, our lives depend much on plants.
I agree with you. What is the percentage of carbon dioxide occupied in air?
It is 0.03%.
Why it is so small amount?
Don't you know that this gas can harm the environment?
Really? I have heard in media that many countries have planned to reduce it.
Exactly, and that's the reason behind.
What about the percentage of noble gases in water vapor? What about the percentage of noble gases in water vapor?
I know you, Salma. You are good in math and chemistry.
Thanks, but you too.
Okay, what total you will get when adding percentage of nitrogen, oxygen, and carbon dioxide? What total you will get when adding percentage of nitrogen, oxygen, and carbon dioxide?
Can you give me 1 minute to calculate?
Yes, go ahead.
It is 78 plus 21 plus 0.03 is equal to 99.03.
Excellent. So the remaining will contain the rest.
Why water vapor are little in air?
Water vapor present due to the fact that it makes water cycle. Water vapor present due to the fact that it makes water cycle.
And the noble gases?
Because they are not so important in air.
Now I understand about the composition of air.
I think the pilot know much about this. Do you want to know more about air?
Yes, but I think the time is over. Our flight is getting closer.
Kama ukiamini unaweza, ukisoma kwa bidii utaweza. Unaweza kuwa rubani, unaweza kuwa mwanasheria, unaweza kuwa daktari.
This is a second call for all passengers on Southwest Airlines. Flight 783
Take your bag, Musa. It is the time.
Okay, but before we fly, what can you say about the composition of air?
It is the combination of gases that comprises air. It is the combination of gases that comprises air.
Brilliant! Can you mention even a few types of gases that comprise air?
Among the gases that comprise air are oxygen, carbon dioxide, nitrogen, water vapor, and noble gases. Oxygen, carbon dioxide, nitrogen, water vapor, and noble gases.
Very good. Which gas takes the highest percentage in the air?
It is nitrogen, Musa. And the lowest percentage is carbon dioxide.
I think we benefited so much, but don't hesitate to make more observation on air composition.
Airways Flight 268 is now ready for boarding. Will all passengers for this flight proceed to gate 42? Iberian Airways Flight
Our flight is ready.
now ready for boarding.
Take your bag and let's go.
For this flight, proceed
Until next time,
42.
goodbye.
Happy, 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 radio class. Happy, 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 radio class. Happy, 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 happy,
Yeah. You can be a pilot, you can be a doctor, you can be a soldier,